Hey, yo! What the fuck is going on? All I know is that I am still dealing with some high heart rate here and there, but we're vibing the best we possibly can. I'm probably hoping for a stress-free session today because I just want to chill and then, you know, wind down and go to sleep. So, yeah, I'm going to load up Zomboid. We'll be on screen in just a moment. Indeed. Just to clarify with anybody confused, so Jake did get shot last session. He got shot in the shoulder, where his shoulder meets his neck, so like on his trap. When the person named Hammer was shooting down at him, when he was using the door as cover, he shot, closed the door, shot, closed the door. It was like using it as cover. Hammer shot through the metal door with an armor-piercing round, which hit directly through his bulletproof vest, and he thought it took the hit. But it didn't. It didn't take the hit. It went directly through him, and it didn't stay in, obviously. It was an armor piercing, so it obviously tore off the armor, melted through his skin and his body, and then, of course, melted through the other side of the armor, and then exited. So he didn't notice due to the fact that it was such a strange place to get shot that he didn't notice it at first. Of course, he might have felt some warmness on his neck, but it wasn't enough to raise a suspicion because he genuinely was confident that he got caught. So when they returned to the trade post, he would have walked into the first door and put his hand out to open it, and then would have face planted because of the blood loss that he was suffering from. Yes, indeed. Alright, I'm back. Hello. My game isn't loading. My game is not loading. What second? There you go. So, I would be literally right here. Okay. So this is where we begin. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, hi. Oh, that's bright. That's a little bit bright. Okay. Hey, Talia.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, fuck, this caught me off guard. What the fuck happened?
You got shot. You passed out once you got back.
By who?
My guess would be Hammer or Sickle shot you.
Fuck, it would have to
You
be...
didn't...
I don't think it was Sickle. Or, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're lucky. So, you lost a lot of blood.
Oh, Jesus. Right there? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, looks like it... My best guess would be an armor-piercing round. Went through the door, clipped you in the shoulder there.
Yeah. What you had?
Nothing?
Oh, come on. You didn't do that for little old me.
You needed blood desperately.
Jesus, Talia, thank you. But, fuck, that's a lot to ask for.
It's fine. I'll recover. Just gonna be a little tired.
I guess both of us will be a little bit tired. Because I fucking sure shit I am tired.
Yeah, well, come on. Let's get you some food at least, help you recover.
Yeah, it could be good.
I've had to rely on the canned stuff since the trade post is locked up.
No wonder my head hurts. Did I just like hit my head on my helmet when I fell down? I'm assuming.
No, your helmet blocked the fall on your face, at least.
Because I remember walking through this door, but nothing else.
Yeah, I had to get Anatoly to help me drag you into the med ward. By the way, Jake,
died there.
if you ever see blood on your clothing, if you don't know where it came from, can you please find out?
That's a good idea.
Because if it didn't come from a zombie and it didn't come from an enemy, odds are it came from you.
I mean, hey, we were fighting zombies a little bit. So I must have just
Hold
assumed.
still. All right. Well, I mean, if you can let me into the kitchen, because everything's locked up tightly, I can make you some food.
I love when the lights die. That's great. Yo, what's up, Mr. Nunn? Alright, man. Oh, did not mean to do that. Ugh. I need to fucking, like, sit.
Yeah, just sit down. Sit on the floor if you need to. I'll I'll make something.
How's it going, dude? It's going. Trying my best. I don't really know what the fuck is happening nowadays,
You really
but
scared me, you know.
I'm sorry. It definitely wasn't my goal.
I just wish I could have been more help. Maybe if I could actually join the fight instead of getting stuck outside with all the zombies, you know, maybe some of this wouldn't have happened.
I appreciate you, man. There's just a lot of anxiety about health. That's really it. My heart rate's been kind of wacky ever since I quit weed, so I don't know if it's still like affecting me. I don't know if my heart rate would still be crazy like a week after, but I'm really trying to manage it.
I think you grew a beard.
Yep, probably when I was wearing the helmet.
Here, there's some scissors in there if you need to shave.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. You look different with a beard.
Are you saying I
What?
look bad with a beard?
I'm just saying you look different, that's all. I'm used
Is
to you
different
clean
bad?
shaven. No, different is not bad.
Okay, that's all I want. How long did you quit? A week. I quit a week ago. Because the thing is, right now, I'm doing something that I would normally do when I'm smoking. And I think my brain is just ramping up my heart rate to be like, hey, you want it.
Here,
You want
start
it.
with this.
But, like,
I
don't.
will finish cooking in just a second here.
Thank you. But, like, I've been, like, my heart rate's at least, I mean, I monitor it with my finger, like, on my pulse all the time. And I've counted, like, when I'm at rest, I'm up to 120 sometimes. But not when I'm laying in bed. When I'm laying in bed, it, like, gets slower. It's weird. Like, when I'm doing certain things that I would have done when I was smoking, my heart rate just freaks out. I don't know if that's, like, a psychological thing. I don't know if that's
So have we heard from
how that
anybody else
works.
yet?
I don't know.
Anybody else awake? I've been kind of preoccupied, so I haven't left the medical wing.
I don't think so. Oh, great. Love when Citizen app gives me an update on someone getting hurt. Love it. Okay, it should level itself out. Your body takes a bit to readjust to life without it. I quit soda, my body has been weird, like you faint for it. Yeah, not to mention I've also been lowering my soda consumption too. So I used to drink like 3 or 4 sodas a day and smoke weed. And now ever since my heart rate's been freaking out, I've been stopping.
Yeah, so I noticed Anatoly's got a massive garage set up now. And I've been anxious
to drink soda because of heart palpitations. So I think it might be a mix of multiple things, but it's really not fun. Sorry, what? I didn't hear you.
Well, I noticed Anatoli's got a massive garage setup now.
Oh yeah.
Did he take you through it yet?
Oh yeah, he did. He asked me if he could like build a mechanics bay, a mechanics shop, something like that, and I was like, dude, go for it.
I mean, that thing is huge. I was helping him fix up a Jeep he's got in there because he broke his foot, so I didn't want him to do any heavy lifting.
Oh Jesus, he broke his foot. That sucks.
Yeah. Well, it was bad. I had to take him to Dr. Amber's. Had to do an x-ray to make sure that the bones were being realigned properly, otherwise he's not going to be able to walk properly, but with a little intervention, I'm sure he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, I bet. Gotta have the wishful thinking in mind.
Yeah. Well, Herschel was helping Maggie, like, operate and put things back in order, so...
How's Herschel doing, by the way?
Well, I mean, he's doing all right, I guess. He's starting to show his age, though.
Considering a lot of things, I'm surprised it wasn't showing sooner. The guy's sharp as a fucking knife when he was working on me. I like what?
Maggie's worried that his health might be failing.
Ain't that a thing? I didn't think about that. When's the last time we've seen someone die of old age? Like, never? Nowadays?
I don't think... I've never seen it happen.
Man, if that... It'd be a shame to see him go, but... that is probably the biggest blessing that you could get in this fucking place.
Is it selfish to say I don't want him to go?
No. Hell, I mean, I wouldn't want him to go, either. That guy fucking saved my life, you know?
And he's been really nice to me. He's taught me a lot of things, and you know, it's nice to just talk to him.
Yeah, I should probably go visit him, just check in on him, show him that I'm still kicking.
I think he'd like that. So he's always telling me about how he doesn't get enough visitors out there.
It's definitely not by choice, just way of life.
Yeah. I'll have to make sure to bring David over.
One big get together.
Yeah. Just gonna take a look at things really quick. Good, it's coming along nicely. That should knit up and heal in no time.
Thank God. I got fucking lucky with this one, I think.
Yes, you did.
I'm assuming it didn't hit anything too vital if I wasn't, like, bleeding out profusely, like, insanely, you know what I mean? Like, because I made it all the way
Jake,
back here.
You were a fraction of an inch from your artery. Being lucky is an understatement.
So it would have been...
If that was just...
Yeah.
If it was a millimeter closer to your neck, it would have hit your carotid and there would have been nothing anyone could have done for you.
mean, I don't know if this is the closest I've ever come to dying then, or because I got shot in the face. Sorry, I don't know why I laugh when I think about that. It's weird. It's a weird way I think. I didn't want to think that there's a possibility that I got closer just now.
Well, let's keep it at this, okay?
I've been drinking water like nonstop.
No more close
man.
calls like this, please.
Oh no, yeah, I'm not planning on any more close calls. I mean, I didn't plan on this one, you know. I didn't know there was gonna be some crazy lady with a fucking, I don't even know what gun she had, but she fucking got me. Speaking of them,
judging by
I took this off their body. I even. Oh. Oh Jesus. Oh.
What did you take?
Out of character. We're just gonna ignore that I opened that because that just revealed the rounds that they use, and I don't know if we were gonna go with 22 LR. So we are going to.
Switch it to like 308.
Yeah, we'll say that they're 308s because, yeah. I think that was just for the purposes of combat.
Yeah, because I didn't wanna kill you guys. I just wanted to wing you.
Yeah.
Actually, set it down.
Okay.
This account is modded. Oh Jesus! I don't think I can give you guys that. You know what? Fuck it.
That many? Oh, just wow. You know, maybe I could just like have some Gatorade to help soothe that that sugary stuff that I need. Nothing too crazy though, because I just can't. Like my heart cannot. I mean, it probably can. I'm probably fine. Obviously, I'm fine, but my brain is trying to tell me that I'm not.
We're gonna go with this instead of 1900.
That's fair.
Jesus, Jake, some of these. So she's gonna reach into the bag and pull out one bullet. It looks unique. You don't see any other bullets like it, but it looks solid. Jake, this is an armor-piercing round. No wonder she could get to you. You know what these are designed to do, right?
Armor-piercing? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's meant to go through that bulletproof vest that you're wearing. And, yeah. They were not playing nice.
They were shooting to
No wonder it could... It went through the door. God, no wonder it could go through your armor and through the door like that and still keep going. I was wondering why the exit wound was so small. It's because there was no fragmentation. This entire bullet must have stayed intact until it impacted something that it couldn't go through.
I'm assuming that was either the wall behind me or
probably the wall behind you.
That.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder this shit was fucking heavy as hell.
Well, just...
What guns do we have that use 308? When? Why am I... Wait, hold on.
I think Anna's rifle uses it, doesn't it? She's got an M14.
Oh shit, we do have like 4 M14s like laying on this desk in here.
Am I good to follow you, Jake? Are you sure?
Of course. What? Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I don't want to go anywhere I'm not allowed.
Yup.
Oh yeah, these
Oh,
M14s will use it.
These are NATO.
My M's.
Or is it the same thing? Oh, I'm stupid.
It is the same thing.
This is left brain. Okay.
Yeah.
This is not
I know my
brain.
M60 uses it too, but I have enough of it.
Well, if something goes wrong, I'm giving this bag to Anna, and I'm letting her on my roof of my room. Then you'll have a Deadeye just up there.
Yeah, Anna's a terrifying shot. She really is. Marcus has been trying to teach me, and I'm getting better, but I don't think I'll ever be at his caliber. Holy crap.
I think, yeah. I traded with him once, I think. He wanted very specific things. Oh, that is something... Okay.
I mean, Marcus could... He could be at the prison in Rosewood and hit a dime in March Ridge.
Fucking Christ, what?
Told you, he's good.
I love how he specified a dime. Like, fuck. That's a fucking small-ass item.
What do you think he makes me practice on?
Dimes?
Aim small, miss small.
So aim for a small target at all times, and you'll essentially always miss a small amount?
Yeah. Aim for something small, and you'll rarely miss. It's helped me improve. I mean, even Dad's seen it with my shooting.
It's awesome that there's, like, progress being made. I think I'm getting better with all this shit, but I doubt it. I just do what I do. I just load a gun and I aim it. I don't really... I mean, of course I think where I'm aiming, but... It's not like I'm constantly...
Well, repetition and practice is what teaches us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best teacher.
You think I should bring this to Anna's room?
That's up to you. I mean...
Yeah, I don't really...
And I'm sure she knows where to find it if she needs more.
Yeah, but these are special rounds. Maybe I should put like a note in this bag and specify that.
Yeah, go for it. Here, I'll just wait up here. I'll watch the perimeter, I guess. Okay. Do what you gotta do. And no heavy lifting.
No heavy lifting. Got it. Doing my best. Indeed. Trying to think of the proper wording. I was trying to say, like, I picked up this bag. 1 second.
Holy crap, I never saw how much she has up here for metalworking stuff. You know, I never really looked at how much Anna had for metalworking stuff. She's got a really nice setup.
Oh yeah, she's set. Oh yeah, she's absolutely set with all that. She's she goes crazy.
You know, I kind of do that too on the days where I just need to keep my hands busy. It's either that or tinkering with cars. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just kind of therapeutic, like taking apart an engine, cleaning it, and putting it back together.
Well, I guess when Anna gets home, it's Christmas.
Yeah. So where is she?
That's a good question. She said a while ago
She go
that
out on one of her.
Yeah, but
Out on one of her runs.
it's been a bit. Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's capable. I'm sure she's fine.
Yeah, I'm certain that she is. She can handle herself, and
Yeah.
she can handle a gun probably better than I can, honestly.
Yeah, I've seen her with that M14. She's a good shot.
Yeah.
So how's your dad doing?
Loud.
Yeah, he must be sleeping. I haven't heard him here.
Nah, you'd hear him if he was snoring. He's probably I mean, whenever he's
So he snores just as loudly as he talks?
Yeah. Whenever he's not snoring, I'm worried that he's moping. Usually when he's asleep, that means he's, you know, doing alright.
Well, I'll have to bring David over for him to see again.
I don't mind lining up some playing cards.
I didn't know your dad was good with kids.
I mean, raised me and Anna pretty well.
He did.
I'll be 1 second.
How dare.
Thanks, man. I'll take a picture of that. Just so I can have it in mind for the future.
Yeah, I might go foraging once the sun comes up.
Usually I would say me too, but I don't know if I should move that much.
I'm sure you'd be fine. Yeah, just don't overdo it.
Unless we find a pumpkin. No heavy lifting.
No heavy lifting. See, you're easier to get to listen to that than, oh, I don't know, just about everybody else in this frickin' county. I tried to tell Anatoly and he wouldn't listen.
Yeah, when you... I mean, hell, I didn't really listen that much when I was building this place with a shattered ankle.
That's true, but at least you learned your lesson. You did learn your lesson, right?
I mean, yeah, considering it was fairly early into the process of building this place. If I ever did build again, I'd go about it differently. Obviously.
Well, I mean, if you have...
I've gotten as good as I can at all this shit, and when that whole debacle happened, you remember the open top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That hurt.
Yeah.
On
Well,
the
hey,
gravel.
if you ever do need to do some building, and if I am still in the county, let me know.
Yeah, of course. Oh, it's my friend's birthday
It's
in game.
kind of hard to think that that's 4 months away.
Wait, what?
In June, we're leaving.
Oh, I can already guess where.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's happening. And I have to go. Gonna send Dad off with the kids.
Hey Rhino, what's up?
Along with Grim. They're going to a safe spot. I'm not gonna say where. But Davin's gotten to the point where if one of us is around, either myself or Dad, he's fine. But if we're both gone for an extended period, he's
Hello,
super
how are
worried
ya?
and super
I'm
clingy when we get
doing
back.
okay. How are you?
When Dad and I came back from New Jersey, he would not leave my side at all. I had to take him with me everywhere, poor thing.
The way this is all sounding, I don't even know if I want you to go, but I know that's obviously not my choice. I just want you to be safe.
Well, I'm not going to be on the front line. My job is going to be to keep keep people from dying as best as I can.
Just like you kept me from dying.
Yeah. I've got a couple of people that I've been put in contact with. They're going to be working with me, so I'm not going to be the only medic there, but I'm going to be in charge of it all. And if we can free the slaves, then I'm going to have my work cut out for me, because I know they're going to need a lot of medical attention.
gonna be good to take that fucking place down for sure. It's gonna take a blemish off the world.
That place is gonna be, by the time we're done, one of two things is gonna happen. One, we're gonna take over the town. We're gonna reform it. We're gonna turn it into something better. Or two, I don't want to think about this one, but we'll leave that place as nothing but a crater. Irontown will cease to exist.
Either direction sounds good. I'm not sure how
I would prefer that we...
I'm not sure how that could happen, but, like, a crater...
I don't want to say.
That's alright.
And I'm praying we don't have to use that method because the loss of life would be astounding.
Taurus? Oh, sorry. You're, sorry. Talia. Talia. Does Asha have a nuke?
No, she does not have a nuke.
Oh, okay. Thank God. Oh, Jesus. That would have been... I mean, better than in somebody else's hands, but I don't know how I would feel being within that close proximity to a nuke.
Look, I don't even like the fact that she has the missiles. I survived a missile strike. Barely. My arm is covered in scars because of that. You know, coming face to face with those things. You know, all it did was remind me of the day that I lost everything.
Because we all got a second chance as soon as we breathed when we thought we wouldn't. And we got to continue, even when it hurt. And then we gained more from that point on.
Yeah. This life hasn't been easy, but I'm happy with it.
If I had to, if I was given any chance to redo this, I mean, as fucked up as it is, I don't think I would, because I don't even think I would want to go back to society.
Well, as someone who never got to experience it, I can't exactly answer my questions about society.
It was, it was over fucking hyped. It really was. Are there some
Mama
things
and
that I
Papa
missed
tried to-
about it? Oh, sorry.
Mama and Papa tried to keep me away from it. You know, what with us having to hide for a little bit after defecting. Mama used to work for the Russian government. So she was a state-sponsored scientist and was terrified with the work that she was doing. She didn't say in her journals what she was doing, but she didn't like the potential of, you know, the potential that her research had. Apparently there was something that, if misused, it could have been very bad, so she took her research and ran. My aunt helped her get to the Americas, and with me in tow and Papa, they filed for asylum. My Chiotka left her journals.
Chotka? On. Oh.
Chiotka Lana. Yeah, I barely have any memories of her. Like, I think I have like. I remember once she had gotten a puppy and she brought it down to my face so that way I could see it, and the puppy just. I didn't like it because the puppy would not stop licking my face. I think I was 3.
Oh.
I remember that.
Man, I would die to have a dog around here, man. Just a bundle of joy that you can protect and all that, but you'd never see them anymore. And if they do, they're not gonna trust you.
Oh. When I was captain was being taken to Irontown, they mentioned letting me meet the dogs, and I don't think they meant that in a good way, so I think dogs do exist, they just might be feral. But that begs the question, can you actually tame one? I mean, Aja did it.
I mean, maybe. I can't tell if this is like soreness from like.
I mean,
Dance
I'd love to
balls?
have a
I
pet.
can't tell.
I can't imagine it's harder than taking care of a 3-year-old. Or almost 3-year-old.
I'd say anything that has to take your attention away to take care of it will be any bundle of work. Maybe, I think kids are always going to be like the most troublesome, but you know, that's expected because they're little babies.
Yeah. David's been singing his ABCs nonstop lately.
That's extremely adorable.
Yeah, I don't think he quite understands what the letters look like, but he knows what the letters are at least, so. You know, I can still draw one and he doesn't know what it is. But we're getting there. It's progress.
How old is he now?
He'll be 3 in July.
Oh man, time is flying.
Yeah. And I'm gonna miss his birthday. Unless we can wrap up Irontown in a month. I'm gonna miss it. I'm already planning on sending extra presents ahead with him when we get the kids to safety.
Well, if y'all manage to conquer Irontown in a month, I think that'll be levels of like, fuck, Caesar. The way he conquered shit, or whatever, or I think that's the guy, I think. The famous general, right? Caesar, right? Am I?
You're asking the person who didn't even get to go to the public school system, right?
I'll shut the fuck up. Yep. I'll look over here now. I'll just stare at the fire and yell blind. I'm just gonna look at the sky and say, yep, I'm right. And if someone curses me down,
sure.
then I get cursed, some shit like that. I don't fucking know. That shit's so funny.
Alright, I'm gonna go take a look around.
Alright, I will probably do the same, just to...
Yeah, why don't you come with? Like I said, don't pick up any pumpkins. Or watermelons.
Yeah, that's not my, it's not my... my preferred thing, anyway. No problem with watermelons or pumpkins, but right now I don't think I could really handle it. Why is there a fire extinguisher on the floor over there? Yeah, I mean, there's just, like, random shit. I mean, there's a spear, there's a full extinguisher, which I'm not gonna pick up.
Thank you.
No heavy lifting.
Oh, hey, look, I found some berries at least. Oh, found some more strawberries. Oh, look, grapefruit. No, it's an orange. Oh god, Coyote's never gonna let me hear the end of it if he finds out I mixed up a grapefruit and an orange.
I can only imagine it now. Really, Talia?
Hey.
You really think that that's a mango or whatever you said? Okay.
Grapefruit.
Grapefruit, orange. What the fuck? Someone had a party out here.
Let me just get rid of that. Hey, Talia, do you know? Do you need your eyes checked? Do you? Don't tell him I did that. He will, definitely get after me. Ah, привет, Anatoly.
Oh.
Привет. Yeah, just finding odd things about.
Yeah, totally.
I figured we'd look around for some food.
Oh, football. Cool. Last time I had a football, I gave it to somebody, and then they threw it, and then they blamed it on me because it exploded. Because they, like, pelted it at the floor.
Not good football.
No, yes. Yes, he was definitely not good at football. And then he blamed me for getting a cut when I didn't even do it to him.
You keep.
I hope that guy doesn't come back. If he comes back, I'm not giving him a football. I learned from my mistakes.
Cases.
It's almost like there was a fight here. I don't really think I need any more rose hips, to be honest.
Purple bloater. Or, oh, purple boater. Excuse me. I don't know.
You found a boater?
Yeah, just over here on the floor with a hole in it.
Wonder if it was on a zombie.
Maybe. I also found rose hips.
Well, hey, you know, they don't go bad. They can fill your stomach.
There's a log, no heavy lifting.
Exactly. Hang on, I got something over here I need to check out. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Poisonous berries. Well, I mean, I got a few things. Yeah, no, we're gonna stay away from the murder shack.
Yeah, can we tear that place down soon?
It's your trading post in your area. Why don't, like, you're the one that has the final say on it.
It's a horrifying ass thing to look at. That's my only thing I'm pointing out. And I don't know if it makes us look bad that it's there. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I know it traumatized Egg. That poor girl is going through enough as it is.
I didn't know that. Oh.
There, I'm just gonna clean that up.
Oh, there's just icons on my screen over there now.
Yeah, they're going to stay there. I don't know if anybody told you, but they found information about Egg's father. It wasn't good.
It usually never is.
Well, he was... The Rhinoceros group used him as a test subject, and he died as a result.
Fuck, man.
Alright, I think I'm full up, so we can head back whenever you want.
Alright, I'm good for that. Is there anything else that I missed when I passed the fuck out, by the way? I mean, when we got back, I mean... I wanted to talk more with Victor,
I honestly...
but
I honestly don't know. Jake, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't left that room until you woke up.
Who would know, like, do you know who was around besides, like...
I mean, we can see if Victor's awake. Anatoly might know if anything happened.
We could ask him.
Yeah, you have to find him. He just wandered off. Well, I mean, why don't we go check out his trading posts? Or not the trading post, but his let's go check out his shop.
Yeah.
And at least I found plenty of food too.
Stressing, but I'm trying so hard.
You did a good job with this place. It's really nice.
I'm amazed he managed to get... I'm amazed that he managed to get a door this large.
Oh, I mean, all you have to do is rig up the panels.
That's a fair point. I mean, I never really built one myself.
Well, let's knock on the door, see if we can get in. Nope, it's locked. Hey.
You make pie.
Pie.
You made a pie.
Making pie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we just got done foraging. Believe it or not, I found some oranges.
Yeah, you make a pie from orange.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome. That sounds yummy. Hey, Anatoly, I wanted to ask you something really quick, if you don't mind.
Da.
So you know how I kind of like fucking passed out last time, like when I walked into the trade post, like I just like face planted onto the floor.
You do often, yes.
Yes. So did I miss anything? Because like I want.
Out of character, I don't remember exactly where you left.
So, Laugh logged off before we came back to or before everybody came back to the trading post. He logged off pretty much the same time I did. So, after the fight, but before everyone left Louisville.
But Jake would have still like been able to walk or like make it back to the trade post in time to like walk back in and then essentially walk into the first door of the trading area and then fall on the floor and pass out in front of the med area. So everybody would have seen
there
it.
was interaction between Victor and I don't remember the name of a person from the Sickle, yeah, Sickle. Sickle was allowed to come to a post under neutral ground law.
Yeah.
And they found Sickle in Memorial tied up and the bondage rope capture. Yes.
What?
They pulled gun on Victor and let Sickle go. Yeah, all is good now.
In the memorial area.
Da. You want pie? You have pie. They have plenty to go around.
I can take a slice of pie, yeah. Tempted to take a slice of something else from somebody else right now, but I'm gonna calm down first.
I'll maybe talk to him and find out what's going on.
You see, consolation. He moved out.
Oh, where did he move to?
He upstairs.
Oh.
So Victor moved out of the trade post?
Da. Victor move out.
That's convenient.
You think he knew he fucked up?
Yeah, do what the fuck you want while the fucking guy who owns the place is unconscious, and then feel bad after, and then leave as a result of your own guilt. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna slap that fucker.
He might still be upstairs. Speaking of which,
Alright,
sounds like he
I'm
is.
gonna... Jake, are you gonna be okay if I go back to the trading post and drop off a few things?
Yeah,
My
I'll be
pack's a
fine.
little heavy and I want to get this fruit in the fridge.
No, yeah, go for it. It's all okay. I'll be alright.
Oh, here, Anatoly. You can have that.
Ooh, Spasibo.
Just Just, oh, and, Anatoly, if you can do me a favor. Jake has a
What?
very delicate wound on his neck. Make sure he doesn't do any heavy lifting or exert himself and reopen the wound.
Understood this. Is he from event?
Yeah. He'll be fine. I've managed to... It was a close call, but I managed to
It's
stitch
still-
everything up.
His stitches don't need bandage. He needs breathing.
Okay. Do you think so?
He is right. Just let it breathe, it'll heal.
Alright.
And keep your strength up.
You take slice before you go. Talia.
Okay, I'll take a slice. Thank you.
You're welcome. You watch the video I gave?
I don't think so, not yet.
Anyway, I hope it's a good game.
Oh yeah, I'm saving it for when I'm got some downtime.
Understandable. It's recreation.
So, where's Victor?
Upstairs in room.
Think I should wait here?
He's probably best.
Okay, I'll just wait here for him.
I
Do I
will
have
go
your
let him know
permission
you're waiting.
in your place? Do I have your permission to slap him?
Well, of course, of course.
Thank you.
Victor,
Yes.
you have a guest downstairs.
Very well. I'll be down shortly.
He is coming, he says. He'll be here shortly. Why do I still have twigs?
Jake, hello. Is this my guest you were referring to?
Da.
For fucking real? You tie someone up and you beat them in a memorial? Maybe an incomplete one, but still. Especially since an armor-piercing round was so fucking close to my carotid artery. If that hit, we wouldn't be speaking right now.
And you of all people should understand why making sure that man was not a threat and understanding what he did know was imperative.
Imperative, yes, maybe. But at the rate that you did it and what I'm hearing, I don't approve of it in my trade post.
I didn't beat the man, I simply pistol whipped him in the back of the head to knock him out. I did not beat him from information. I just ensured to knock him out and tie him up so he wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, but that's still like hitting someone with a gun in my trade post.
Yes, and I removed myself so that I wouldn't infract on any more of your rules. I apologize. I did what I thought was necessary for the safety of everyone, including the people at your trade post.
We would have been fine, I'd say. I don't even know where that guy is now. But if he comes back, I'll welcome him with open arms. And if you touch him, I'll make sure that you get it worse than he did. And I'm not going to use a pistol. I'm going to use my bat. Okay?
Your threat is acknowledged, but unneeded. I have no reason to
It's not a
do
threat,
business
it's
with that man
a
again.
promise. Because that guy, whether we like it or not, maybe that guy could have been normal. Who the fuck knows nowadays? I'm a normal guy, but someone else could see me and think that I'm a complete psychopath. Maybe the same thing to you. But the assumptions that you're throwing out, it's dangerous for a place like a trade post.
That man that you're defending murdered 4 scientists in the building, in the room above us, as you were bleeding out. And that is cold hard facts, not assumption. He admitted to it.
Okay. I'd say all of us have killed at this point. We don't know what his
Indeed.
motive was. Did he have a motive?
Yes, and it's thanks to my interrogation that we found out.
The interrogation that began by hitting him in the back of the head with a pistol when you brought him to the trade post.
No,
Not
it was
tied
somewhere
up.
in the... No, I never told him to go to the train post. That wasn't me. I simply found him there and view him as a threat. I'm sorry that I viewed the man as a threat, considering he was with somebody who tried to shoot at both of us. I thought it would only logical that we should ensure that 1, he can't get away again, and 2, he can't do any more damage to anyone else. If his friend was capable, he would be too. Once again, I did find out that he murdered 4 people in the building that he was guarding himself. And I didn't start out with a hit. I asked him a series of questions at gunpoint, and when I deemed he wouldn't give me any information in the current situation, I knocked him out and tied him up. That's the only way to truly ensure that somebody like that, who operates like that, will give you everything they really know. Afterwards, I shared a cigarette with a man and saw him on his way.
Very kind of you to give him a cigarette.
I deemed him not a threat, and no longer working with the Rhino Group. Now they probably want him as much as they might want us. Which is why I have no need for the man anymore. Anatoly already saw that I was punished. He put me in that box too for a time, which I accepted. I'm not trying to break your rules, but sometimes you have to make sure a threat in your own home doesn't go unnoticed. If that man decided to shoot up the place because he felt like he could get to his gun, I'm sure you'd feel differently. This conversation would have gone a whole different way. It didn't, and once again, I apologize for breaking your rules. Like I said, I've removed myself from your premises, and I intend not to break any more in the future if I can help it.
Alright, I forgive you. I'm sorry for slapping you. That was an anger thing because, you know, I didn't hear everything. I didn't know that Sickle killed 4 people. Still don't know the reason as to why he would do that. You said 4 scientists. And he was guarding...
I took pictures.
And he said he was guarding the place, so he was guarding dead corpses, essentially.
No, the scientists were quite alive and well until our group decided to stroll up the street. They saw us on the video cameras, in which case he went up to the 2nd floor and executed all of the scientists.
They were hiding something.
Yes. Sickle and his partner Hammer were a mercenary group from out of town, hired by the Rhino Group to protect the scientists and keep the cultists away while they work on their experiments. Something the scientists did not know is that in case any interlopers like ourselves were to assail the lab, Hammer and Sickle were to execute the scientists so they can't speak to us and share any of the knowledge the Rhino Group has. I can't bring into... Yes, so I hope perhaps that you understand now why I treated the man like I did. The gunshots were fresh. The blood was still warm.
You know what? Because he said he was just doing his job, and little did we know there was, you know, like you said, the 4 dead bodies upstairs. Yeah, so that's fucking awful. It like,
yes, it is.
The way it sounds like like it's a job. It sounds like you didn't even want to do it, but then again, if you take a job like that, then you have to be ready to anticipate shit like that.
Like you said, we all do terrible things if we feel like it's the right thing to do for us or the people we care about. I don't condone what he did, but I had no reason to keep him. What's done is done, and he had no more business with the Rhino Group, and they're most likely after him now as well. The only thing now to do is to press for more leads with what we have.
Not sure what those leads are, but if you need assistance, I'll be here for a lending ear. Not sure if I can join up with you today because, well, I kind of don't want to risk having this fucking thing open up again on my... It's I don't know if it's like right here on my... It's so fucking close to my carotid artery, but this shit is... Ugh. Like, I feel it thumping, so I don't feel like I could go.
That is rather unnerving. I'm sorry that it came so close. You handled yourself well. Everyone else covered the perimeter, and you were right there with me, pushing in on Hammer. It was a dangerous situation, one that we didn't know what we were walking into.
Yeah.
Like I said, you did great.
I think we got what we needed. I don't really know what else to say besides that, though, to be honest.
Yes, we found a wealth of information, lab reports, and other documents, all of which I've made copies and sent back to my employers. They've analyzed a lot of it, and it seems like we need to find a new location known as FRG. I don't quite know what it stands for. I'm gonna have to pour through more of the intel they sent back after they decoded most of the medical mumbo-jumbo, but that's one of my few leads that I'm working on right now.
Noted. If you could, like, get any info that you think that I'd be helpful to know, just... You know what? You can give it to Anatoly, and then Anatoly could hand it to me, if anything. Unless you just want to hand it to me directly, unless, you know.
If you're around, I see no reason not to give you the information directly. But if Anatoly can carry it to you while both of us are unavailable at different times, then I will do so.
Alright.
There is one other order of business that I might seek your wisdom on.
Okay. Not much for wisdom, but...
Well, perhaps, let me just explain. There's another member of the Knox County locals that I deem as, silent, but potentially dangerous as well. Perhaps not overtly dangerous like Sickle was to us, but someone that is, could be a wolf hiding amongst the sheep. He doesn't have direct, relations to the Rhino group or Fossoil, but he does have, relations to other groups that I've been tracking. Dangerous groups. I don't know if he's with or against them, but I need to find out.
What group? Or groups?
I don't know if the walls have ears. It's a group that your father and my employer both, were accosted by several years ago.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Huh. Looks great. I think she's like, I hope so. I don't know if they have any relation to Fossoil or the Rhino Group. All I know is that my organization has been tracking them down ever since the Raven Creek incident, trying to find anything to go off of, to cut the head off the snake, if you will. And he could be our only lead, as of now. He could be dangerous, or he might know nothing. But once again, you can't leave anything to chance. We have to do what it takes to make sure we press any information out of him, one way or the other. For the good of the people that were killed or would be killed, or will be killed by them.
Yeah.
I don't have to make a scene at, your trade post. Perhaps I could have Anatoly cut his, brake lines and just follow him out next time he's here. He's bound to crash into something, and then we can pull him out and ask our questions there.
The fuck? You're gonna cut his brake lines? Jesus.
Assuming he wears a seatbelt, he should survive.
Says, I mean, it's easy to say for you. You're not the one suffering the whiplash.
Well, in all honesty, I hope that the disorientation that he receives from it will lend him to be a little more cooperative.
only hope.
You don't know the half of what these people have done. And they already did plenty to your family.
Oh. Yeah, you don't need to remind me. Hey, no, thank you for the 200 biddies.
If there's a lead, we can't let it get away. We have to do what it takes. You understand, don't you?
Fuck it, do it. Considering the shit that I've heard, well, now that I'm thinking about it, like, my mom and my sister were gonna get tested on, but I don't even know. I never asked if they actually did, but fuck those motherfuckers. So, yeah, go. For my mom.
Very well.
Not just for my sister, but for my mom. But if you find any solid evidence of any motherfucker that exists from that group, I need to beat them to death. I'm sorry. You don't get away with this. No trial. No jury. Only an executioner, because that's what the fuck they're doing to others. Sending them to the chopping block. And for what? What are they even trying to achieve? Self-gain. Whatever suits them.
It is deplorable, which is why my group has been... I suppose I can share this with you now. After Gale left the Lakeside Syndicate when the house attacked, he already had put the framework in place for his information network spanning the North American continent, some of South America, and started making contacts abroad. After he left Lakeside Syndicate, he moved to his where he intended to set up his base of operations to connect the web to the middle. He left the Lakeside Syndicate, and we are known as the Sentinel Syndicate.
Only really heard stories about that guy. The hell, my dad trusts him, so...
He's a reclusive, skittish, and paranoid man. He's not talking about aliens, he's talking about the next threat. Despite that, he's often right, and he's the one that sent me here. He's the one that, despite being hidden out in the forest, when we found rumors of the Rhino group possibly working with occultists, or otherwise, well, he's the one that instructed us to go find your father.
Yeah. He's not, as much as he said that he wanted to come back down to be more, like, a part of everything again at the trade post, I think a lot of the shit that really stresses him out, or used to stress him out, and he could take it, he is really struggling with it. Also, you know, I still don't think he's over Ma. As much as this info would anger him, that they might be out here, he'd be very, I'm gonna tell him, he's gonna be very relieved to hear that Gale is digging in, and you're digging in. He would say, fuck yeah, cut the brake lines. I'm also saying, fuck yeah, cut the brake lines, because if this is gonna be the thing that brings something in, just go for it. Just make sure the dude does not crash into the trade post. It shouldn't be that easy to tell, right?
Of course not.
That your brakes are fucked up that early on. You should be able to at least cruise out.
I'd imagine so, yes. Otherwise, when people's brake lines get cut, usually they find out before something bad happens. But that never happens in the movies, now does it?
Nope. Well, I think I might head back to the trade post for a bit and then rest up. But whatever you gotta do, you do it. And again, not really one to hit people, and I don't like hitting people, especially if we were trying to work together. I would say it wouldn't happen again, but I don't know what's gonna happen. So I will say,
Understandable.
I will say, I do believe now that everything's fully laid out.
Family.
They need to stay the fuck out of this place.
Yes.
And by this
Agree.
place, I mean the world.
I also agree. It's a dish rack? Hold on, can you put this in the dish rack?
Just put it on the sink.
You can put it in the dish rack.
It's just decoration. It doesn't actually work.
I know. I like that they're there.
It adds.
It adds. Very well. I'll follow you over shortly. I might have some things I might need to trade.
If I'm out, then I apologize.
Quite understandable. Thank you.
I think I am gonna be out. I can't stay on stream, bro. Fuck. Yeah, we're gonna call it. I'm gonna feel real bad, but yeah, I am going to be, yeah. I appreciate y'all for joining me today. I'm not really gonna do much of an outro. I might just like quickly end because I need to calm myself down. My brain's on activity mode. It's struggling. So I will see you all next Thursday. This is not a bad session though. We got to cover some things. We got to talk to Talia, Anatoly, and we got some clarity with Victor on everything, and I think that's more than enough because, well, first of all, Jake needs to fix this. This needs to go away, and then we can get back into action and all that. I'm also hoping by next week a lot of this health, heart rate shit is done for. Like, I want it to be done. I'm so tired of it. So, yeah, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see you all next Thursday for more good old-fashioned Zomboid. Actually, no, this next Sunday I might stream Lunacid and try to beat it. Probably not beat it the day. There's no way of beating it day of. But, I don't know, man. I just need to fucking relax myself. So, y'all. Also, I have class at 8:45. Or not, at 10. I have to wake up at 8:45. We're gonna raid Varakti because he's always the one we raid out to. Take care, peace out, stay awesome, and know your loves. Let's get the raid messages out. Anybody who wants it, I appreciate you for being here. And once again, I'm sorry that I have to end early, just for my own sake. Here's the Discord link if anybody wants to join up for notification for when we're going live. And of course, the socials. And the final thing that y'all need to hear about Sinister Jerky. I vouch for my buddy Sinister Seneca more than anybody. So if you love beef jerky, go there, pick something out that they think sounds appealing, and get code LAUGH for 10% off. You will not regret it because it is just such great fucking beef jerky, dude. I promise you will not regret it. Alright, y'all. Bye-bye.